What's going on? How y'all doing out there? This video gonna be about Nick Cannon and Tiffany H being pimped by Hollywood. Um, they both are being pimped to do the Black Jewish connection thing or whatever that is. Now, Nick Cannon spoke out with Professor Griff 6 months ago, and he got ran through the coals, wilding out, got auctioned off like a plantation, and he can't get that money back. They won't give him that bag back. It's worth billions of dollars. So peanuts on the dollar. So he's got the mask gig. He's got his gigs, but they hold him by the jugular. They're like, well, you gotta be a good boy. Nick is battling COVID from what I heard, and he needs some prayers and whatnot. However, I respect his hustle, but this business showed you how racist and janky they is. I mean, they will pimp you. They don't need to be no Black Jewish commitments held by them. You know, Nick spoke his mind. He ain't say nothing wrong. He spoke his mind. The thing is that when they don't have any use for you, they will pimp. They will let you know what's up. Or if you say the wrong thing that they think, they will definitely wax on you. They will definitely be like, you know what? Uh, you're gonna have to like change to get with the program. That's what's happening, you know. And it only happens to black entertainers. It only happens to black you can't speak out, can't say nothing. Hollywood said you can't talk, say Jewish this, can't say that. If you black, they're gonna put the spank on you, you know. And it's not like he's gonna quit the business because he likes it too much. See, that's how they own you. They let you know that this is what's going to happen, how it's going to be. And even if you ain't down with the Illuminati, or you end up having to sell your soul, and you have to tap dance to keep a smile, because that's how they get you. He shouldn't have to do anything of the sorts, and neither should Tiffany H. I'm not big on Tiffany H, but this is embarrassing. I mean, come on now, black folks ain't got to go through all this not to get, that's what this check comes down to. That's what it's gonna mean to get that bag. We want you to just be a good one. We want you to stay clear. Don't say nothing. Bump that. That system is racist. Hollywood is as racist as America is racist. And the white folks who run that system pimp the dollars off of black folks. So it's a plantation. No other words around it. They get to do this legalized genocide on black folks all the time. And no one gets to call them out on their racist award shows. They handpick Negroes and how they want you to be in this role or that role. Now, I applauded Nick's hustle for doing different things and what have you. But this is doing too much right here. You ain't never got to tap dance. You got the goods. If they don't want you, then find something else to do. Like Hollywood Shuffle said, Rob Jones, like they said in the movie Helen Martin said, there's always work at the post office. You don't need to go to the Hollywood plantation. Bump that. Professor Griff spoke the truth about the racist music industry and the institutionalization of what they do. It's systematic racism. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that black folks have to work in Hollywood to be tolerate that foolishness. Because the system pays for them to call each other by black folks out their names and everything. Michael Jackson spoke out, said something about Jews in the songs. They cut that down. But if you sit there and use the N-word, or if you badmouth black folks and call black men and women each other out, they'll pay you tons of millions of dollars. Self-destruct the community. And this is really sad to see that in order to keep that bag and your little name in them spotlights, this is what it succumbs to. But that's the plantation mindset. That's sad. But anyway, I do put thoughts on him, on his health. But as far as his career, I can't respect no turkey that's sitting up there letting them Hollywood slave owners pimp you. None of that mess, because it ain't worth it. It ain't nothing but blood sucking out there, and they don't show respect to black entertainers. They don't. Because how often have you watched the Oscars and said Oscars was so white, or the Grammys, or name the awards? It's been a one-sided affair. Black folks ain't owning none of the stuff that's out there. They're not being able to control the loot. And the presentation in the media is one-sided. They promote an agenda with the rap game to manipulate minds worldwide, and they succeeded. Who's going to come in and make a stand and take a stand, say, hey, we don't need your money that bad to sell ourselves out? And I'm not just putting this all on Nick Cannon. He just happens to be on the spotlight at the time. Because it take everybody to pull it together. You know, I throw Denzel Washington in this. If you can get behind the police, can you get behind your fellow brothers and sisters in Hollywood and say, hey, let's pool our money together and make our own with LeBron James? And if Oprah cared and she was kind of woke, Jay-Z, all they come together, you could have a modern Africa right here. You wouldn't have to mess with Hollywood. Hollywood would have to mess with you. If you put some money together as one, that would flip the real script. Imagine if you put 100,000 together, built your own franchise, got with someone like Tyler Perry, you'd shut the game down. But that ain't gonna happen because we don't work together. People would rather shuffle their feet for Mr. Charlie and let the Karens and the Becky say, "Ooh, that good one. We got the cameras on. We got the good one." Anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about that sad reality of Nick Cannon and I think Tiffany H doing shuffling in Hollywood for the Black Jewish Alliance, which that's sad. Anyway, give me your thoughts and takes. Hit that like, hit the subscribe. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And when you're black, you don't have to apologize for nothing. The only thing is that you have to respect and stay in your uniform, but you also got to know your history. And your history doesn't require you to do anything extra. So don't give nothing extra. That's all I'm trying to say to Nick Cannon now. Don't do no extra. I'm out.